Hey church, it's Pastor Brian, and as you know, Easter is coming up next week. This is a great opportunity to invite your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, students. It's a great opportunity for you to invite friends from school to church because it's one of the few times during the year where it's not super awkward to say, hey, you want to go to church? It's Easter. So I wanted to let you know about the series that we're starting next week. It's called Proof of Life, and we'll be looking at evidence for the resurrection through the narratives of 4 different stories in the Bible. Next week, we'll look at the outsiders. Those were the women at the tomb who were the first eyewitnesses of the resurrection. And then in the week following Easter, we'll look at the story of doubting Thomas and how his faith is actually proof, once again, of the resurrection. And then in the 3rd week, we'll look at the story of Peter and how his story of shame and failure is more evidence that Jesus really did rise from the dead. And then we'll finish the series by looking at the story of Paul, who was a religious zealot until he met Jesus, and that completely changed his life. Now, if you want to preview this series, you can do it already at pursuegod.org/proof. But our main point today is to remind you to invite someone to Easter next week. It's going to be one of the best opportunities of the year to point people to Jesus.